The April 25th, 2012 meeting of the Environment and Public Works Committee will come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Ansello? Here. Mr. Baroth? Here. Mr. Colby? Here. Mr. Haney? Here. Chairman Howland?
Here.
Mr. Rocco? Here. Mr. Wilcox?
Here. Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
There is not.
Is there anyone present who is not signed up to speak who would like to address the committee at this time? Seeing no one, we'll move on to the approval of minutes. The next item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes. You have the March 28, 2012 minutes of the Environment and Public Works Committee meeting before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any change at the end of the day. The next item on the agenda is new business.
Referral 12-164.
Moved by Legislator Ansello, seconded by Legislator Colby. Is there any discussion? Legislator Colby.
Through you, Mr. Chairman, with this photograph we just have, I assume the black is what they're talking about building?
Through the chair, yes. The black L-shaped diagram is the part that's going to be constructed.
The part that's like not paved but looks like a dark green, has that already been paved, but the picture was outdated, or this picture was taken while you were doing construction or something?
Through the chair, that is correct. This photo is actually from 2009. So the gray area directly above that black L is the runway 10-8 extension of 600 feet, 600 linear feet, which was completed in July of 2011. Directly above that, the curved area of pavement is the extension of taxiway B, as in boy, which was completed in the fall of 2010. So this is really the design that we're putting before you today is actually the design of the final piece of this whole reconstruction that was to extend runway 10-8.
And the gray or dark green on the other end is stuff that's been completed too, I assume.
Through the chair, that is also correct. That was the intersection construction that was also completed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other? Legislator Baroth.
Thank you. Through the chair to the administration, I just have a couple questions. In the third paragraph, it mentions that there's a local share of 5%. I assume, through the chair, by local share we mean the county?
Through the chair, the local share is paid by the airport authority.
By the airport authority.
Correct.
Thank you. And then through the chair to the administration, were any other firms considered for the contract aside from CHA Consulting?
Through the chair, there are 2 term consultants currently on contract with the airport. One is Passero Associates, and the other is CHA Consulting. CHA Consulting was selected for this project because they completed the design of the extension of runway 10-8 as well as the extension of taxiway B.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? Legislator Haney.
Through you, Mr. Chairman, what drives decisions to make enhancements like this at the airport? I mean, the airport's been there for a long time without this. Why does the FAA come along and say we have to do this or that or something? Or what drives these new constructions as opposed to repavings, et cetera?
Through the chair, there are several discussions throughout the year with the ADO, the Airport District Office. Typically, the aviation director and the engineer will visit the ADO, and they will discuss future projects that affect safety, security, capacity. This particular runway extension was to give an additional 600 feet of takeoff length, not landing length, but takeoff length. at the end of this particular runway. So it's been in plans that have been discussed with the ADO for the past several years. So it was a planned extension.
Is the ABO a federal entity?
It's the ADO, the Airport District Office. Yes, it's a district office of the FAA.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Any further discussion? There being none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Item passes. Is there any unfinished business to come before this committee? There being no, I'm sorry, Legislator Wilcox.
Review, I believe we sent a letter to the administration on March 16th regarding the, I think, disposal of wastewater. Is there any update on when we might expect a response?
Mr. Chairman, and I did share with the staff office today as well, that we would hopefully have a response by the end of next week. And
Okay. All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Any other unfinished business? There being no unfinished business, any further unfinished business, the April 25th, 2012 meeting of the Environment and Public Works Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting will be May 23rd, 2012 at 5 p.m.